I'm back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm happy-ish to be here. A little nervous. I feel like I owe you some kind of explanation as to why I wasn't here. 2025 ended roughly, 2026 started roughly, and it's like one of those moments where everything happens simultaneously. It was just hard. The reason why I'm sitting here today and filming analysis of the song is because this was the song that kind of brought me back to life, you can say. And it's not even about the song, it's about the voice. This song truly inspired me, and I wasn't inspired for like months to listen to something, to try to sing something. We are talking obviously about Maphra's cover of Doomed by Bring Me the Horizon, and I'm just excited. I love her voice. I'm her number one fan. I'm sure you guys are also her fans. She has an amazing voice, technique, and the way she's doing it all is just awesome. I listen to all of her covers. I just love her voice so much. And today we are going to talk about what she's doing there vocally. So let's do it. If you are new here, my name is Ksenia. I'm a vocalist and vocal coach. And here I talk about healthy vocal technique, break down your favorite songs. It gets really nerdy in here. And I feel like I need to tell you that I'm going to pause a lot. And if you want to listen to the full song, this is not the place, because here we love details and we love talking about details. So let's get started. I love all of
it. Cut off my wings and come lock me up. Just pull the plug in of hiding off. Tear me to pieces, sell me for parts. You're all vampires, so here you can have my heart. You can have my heart. You can have my heart.
We're already stopping here. I just love that her voice sounds so rich and deep and warm. She's doing that by creating more space in the vocal tract. It's not as narrowed. She has a lowered larynx. She maybe has a raised soft palate, which creates also more space in the vocal tract. And we talked on this channel, I talk a lot about sound colors. It's one of my favorite topics. And basically, we have this acoustic rule: when we have the bigger space in the vocal tract, the sound color gets darker and more richer, and you can use different places to adjust that. But when we are making the vocal tract more narrow, and we have this like lighter sound color, it gets more not squeezed in some kind of sense, but it's not as rich, as deep, as velvety when we are creating the darker sound color in the vocal tract. And this is what she's doing. There is some air, it's relatively quiet. And what's interesting also is that she's not as expressive with her body. Obviously, she cannot be all over the place because she needs to be closer to the mic, but you can see the emotions on her face, the way she pronounces the words. And I just love her R. She's not really saying the actual R sound, but you can still understand it, right? And this is what we do in singing. We are always changing the pronunciation of the consonants, of the vowels, to make it easier, to add this artistic choice also, and to add this emotion. I don't know if she's doing that intentionally, probably. You can see that she really feels the music, and this is why we are so drawn to her voice, just because she is so expressive. Like, it's in her eyes, it's in her face, it's in her facial expressions, and it's just fascinating. I just love everything what she's doing. I'm going to go back a little and then we are continuing. And also she adds this vibrato. I love this. You can have my heart. She adds this vibrato there. There is a little bit of yawning happening, which makes the sound darker and more round. And this vibrato, it's also a beautiful touch and a beautiful detail, and I love that she adds it. There are different types of covers out there. You can create completely different arrangement and like completely change the song and make it her own. She is not really doing that. She's kind of repeating what other vocalists did before her, but she still adds depth to it. And this is what I like about her. So yeah, let's listen to it. love that she's connecting the notes together. It's so legato and she's like gliding in between the notes. Everything is so smooth and velvety. And when she was doing this, you can have my heart, it was so flawless. Usually when we are switching from fuller sound to falsetto, we have this audible vocal break, but she's making the transition so smooth and just flawless that it's just every note kind of flows into another and it's just beautiful. It's so supported also. She has this really nice balance between the working here and like also adding this depth in the vocal track. Like she is so, yeah, there's so many details. And again, I just want to know more about her. How did she learn to do all of this? How long has she been singing? I just want to know everything about her now, and I'm so excited. But I want to listen to this thing again.
Just getting bored. They kick the chair, but we uptie the road.
And like her eyes.
You can have my heart.
Beautiful.
You can have my heart.
Ah, beautiful falsetto.
So come rain on my parade, 'cause I wanna feel it. Come shove me over the edge, 'cause my head is in overdrive. I'm sorry, but it's too late, and it's not worth saving. So come rain on my parade. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed, and there's no way back.
That was so nice. I just don't want to even talk about it. I just want to listen to it again and again and again. But since we are here, where I don't even know where to start. First of all, you can see in her face how everything changed when she went from the soft, airy, relaxed notes to higher notes, first of all, and then she added the distortion, the effect on top of that. And I mean, look at her beautiful mouth. I posted that on my stories and I said, like, this is what I mean when I say to my singers that they need to open their mouths, because this is it. It's a beautiful open mouth. The way she controls her face and the way she's doing that. She has this cry there. You can even see this complaining, crying character on her face. Like, it's insane. We're going to go back and listen to it again. And then when she goes to this, I think we're doomed, it's like such a beautiful release after this intense emotions and intense effects and notes. I cannot. It is just so beautiful. And just I just love looking at her face. It's just so expressive. I would also love to listen to her live. I know that this is produced and some things were leveled, but yeah, she's amazing. We're going back a little bit.
So come rain on my parade, 'cause I wanna feel it. Come shove me over the edge, 'cause my head is in overdrive. I'm sorry, but it's too late, and it's not worth saving. So come rain on my parade. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed, and there's no way back.
Oh my god. Like, she feels every single word and she means it. And that is so important, to not only think about the technique, which is important. You need to know what you're doing when you are singing, but also when you are connecting to the song and to the lyrics, we can feel that as listeners. And she's just amazing. I feel like she will be, hopefully, I'm looking forward to it, that she will be such an amazing performer. But talking about the effects, singing with distortion, I think she's doing different things there. I do hear some false vocal cords, but maybe there's also some vocal fry there. It's really hard to hear, honestly, but it doesn't even matter because it just sounds flawless. What's interesting about singing with the effects is that when you can find it, it's sort of easy-ish to sing, but sometimes it gets hard to not make it sound squeezed, because when we are singing with effects, and it can be anything, it can be like this this fry, or this like yay distortion, or it can be this rattle, or this growl. We need to add more energy, but sometimes we lock the muscles here, or we are pushing too much there, or there's so much tension. The thing that I see with her is that it's so easy for her to just jump between the clean notes and adding the effect. Going back and forth, it's so hard to be able to have so much control. And she is so precise with her technique. It's just insane, because going from this parade, it's hard. And then she's going back and forth between all of this. Seems like it's so effortless to her. I'm like so jealous. It's insane. And then this, I think we doomed. It's such a beautiful release. And again, it sounds so controlled. I just love everything. And again, it doesn't sound squeezed. It's not like when it's like everything is like so tight in here. It's like it's still open, and it's a bit darker, and she relatively, like always, she has this darker sound color, meaning there's more space in the vocal track. But I just love it, and I want to listen to it again, and then we're going to move on because I've been talking too much. I'm sorry. That's all right.
So come rain on my parade, 'cause I wanna feel it. Come shove me over the edge, 'cause my head is in overdrive. I'm sorry, but it's too late, and it's not worth saving. So come rain on my parade. I think we're doomed.
Oh, it's like she's switching characters from this like and then doomed, this angelic sounding vocals, and it's just so easy for her, and that's insane. I love her voice. Okay, let's move on.
You must have made some kind of mistake. I asked for death, but instead I'm awake. The devil told me no room for cheats. I thought I'd sold my soul, but he could never see.
I love her face.
You can have my heart.
I want to just stop here a little bit and talk about her voice here. It's still warm and deep and darker sounding, but now she adds more intensity, and you can also see that in her face. There's just less air and more vocal cords closure. It's still dark, it's just she gets a little louder, which is natural. This is the second verse. But her face, man, she's so expressive. We can just close our eyes and feel the emotions that she's feeling. And that's a talent, I want to say, because unfortunately not every vocalist can do that. And she can, and this is why we love her. Okay.
And you know that I'm in love like the man.
like don't know where to stop because it sounds so amazing and I just want to listen to it. But the second verse, you guys, that was intense. I love it. It's also louder now with the effect. And you can see that she works more in her body. She adds more hands there. She's more expressive now with like her body. You can see it in her shoulders and you can see it in her arms. It's so balanced and it's so controlled. I just want to know everything. I just want to ask her about everything. Let's listen to the screaming part. Again, it was so beautiful. And again, going back and forth between these clean notes to this screaming monster is just insane.
Told me no room for cheats. I thought I told my soul, but he could never see.
And I love her vibrato. It's beautiful.
You can have my
So deep. First of all, it's insane to go from this really nice, light, and beautiful, soft falsetto. It's insane. Like who does that? When I first heard it, I was just like, what? This is insane. Look at her mouth. I am going to repeat that many times. And my sinners, if you are watching this, can you please do the same? Because I always talk about opening of the mouth and we always tend to forget about it. So can you please open your mouth when you are singing, especially when you are singing with the fuller vocal cords closure, when we have this, hey, more open and metallic sounding notes. And when we go to higher notes, it's also really important. So opening of the mouth, such an easy thing to do, seems like, but many singers seems to forget about it and I need to remind them to do it every single time. But you know, this is what we do. But let's listen. The tension there and the energy. Oh my god. This is also hard because she was doing, I think I like it, this clean notes, and then she added the effect on top of that. She didn't let go. She didn't start a new phrase. She added that while she was doing the clean notes. And this is hard. Again, I guess not for her. You really need to focus and add more energy and more tension also. But you can also see that the energy in her body is increased and in her face also. She has a really big, beautiful open mouth. We can see the operative is just perfect. And she can just do that on the spot. It's just insane. Okay, let's move on.
Cause I wanna feel it. Come shove me over the edge. Cause my head is in overdrive. I'm sorry, but it's too late.
Like here, you can hear the pain. I'm not talking about the pain, like physical pain that she's experiencing while singing that, but you can hear that she lives through the song. She feels all the words and she has all of these emotions, especially when she's singing this, I'm sorry, with this cry there, but it's too late. You can just feel like, it's like you can touch the emotions that she's expressing. I love.
It's now or saving, so come rain on my parade. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed. No, there's no way back. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed. No, there's no way back.
That is so cool.
and it's not worth saving. So come rain on my parade. I think we're doomed. I think we're doomed. There's no way back.
Oh, it's like she's about to break there. In the end, she's like giving her all to this effects, to these emotions, and it's just like, oh, she's so expressive. And I love her falsetto. After this insanely dark, guttury screams, that falsetto is just such a beautiful contrast. I mean, and I love how expressive her face is. It's really important. Wow. Okay, we're not going there yet. Okay, what can I say? I truly, truly wish her an amazing career. I hope it'll happen. I mean, she has to have a band after this. We need more. I'm sure you will agree with me. And it's so nice to listen to her voice, and it's so nice to listen to such an expressive voice. I am going to go and listen to that song again on my own from the beginning to end, because why not? And I just really hope that you liked this video. I am coming back. Again, if you want to have a lesson with me, the link will be in the description below. We can do many things there, starting with the basics like breathing, support, all of those things, and then going into the screams and stuff like that. I actually asked my friend Julia to help me with that song, and we had such a fun session. It's really nice also for me as a teacher, and I teach those things all the time, but I don't always work on my own voice. I don't have time, or I'm just too lazy. But it was nice to have a session with a friend who also an amazing teacher and vocalist, and we just had so much fun. And also it's nice to have an extra set of ears to analyze and detect different things in the voice and the song. And yeah, I'm just grateful for everything that happened today. Tell me what you think about this video. Tell me if you want me to react to all of her covers. She has an amazing voice, and I will see you in my next video. So yeah, take care of yourself. Bye.